All right, number 23 would be a great question for our test over Chapter 7, if we ever come back to school to have a test on Chapter 7. Certainly, you would be very lucky if they give you a differential equation this basic on the AP exam. So they want us to solve this differential equation. We can multiply both sides by dx. We need to get the y on the other side, so we'll multiply both sides by y. So we're going to end up with y dy is equal to x squared dx. And remember, the idea is we can take the integrals of both sides. Here, power rule, raise the power by 1, divide by the new power. Here, raise the power by 1, divide by the new power. Don't forget your plus c, because they're going to be having you find that plus c. And we just need to substitute in and solve. Now, you can solve for y first, or you could go ahead and try to solve for c right now. It really doesn't matter. I think this equation looks so simple that I think it'd be very easy to substitute in here right now and get that value. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it right now. So when I put in a 3 for x, I'm supposed to get back a negative 2 for y. Okay, so negative 2 squared is 4, over 2 is 2. 3 cubed is 27, divided by 3 is 9, plus c, okay? So it looks like c is going to be negative 7, okay? So you can replace the c in the equation with negative 7 now, or if you want to keep the c in there for all your manipulations and then put the negative 7 into the end, probably doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and try putting it in right now. Doesn't seem like it'll be a big deal. And anyway, we can go back here. Now we need to solve for y if you look at the question format. And this is a really nice equation. So we can double both sides here, okay? So we're going to end up with, let's see, we're going to end up with y squared is equal to, that's going to be 2/3 x cubed, or 2x cubed over 3, minus 14 when we multiply everything by 2 there. And then we're going to take the square root of both sides. Now be careful, there's a positive square root and there's a negative square root, okay? And your final answer should be a function, okay? And so sometimes, this is one of the problems with finding the c value before you solve for y. Sometimes you have to go back and you have to look at the sign. Notice something here. I put in a 3, I get back a negative 2, okay? So I'm supposed to get back a negative square root there. And by the way, if you look at the answers, I think there were only 2 answer choices that actually had a negative out in front in the first place. Let me see here. This is number 23. I've got this on the computer, just a little bit off screen here. Anyway, it looks like the answer here is choice E. Okay, it's the negative one, but be careful because they'll almost always have the positive one as an option too. But again, if you just looked at it, the final answer had to be negative. So it had to be either choice B or choice E. Those were the only ones that could be negative functions. Anyway, you could have narrowed it down even if you didn't know how to do it. You could have gotten it down to a 50-50 guess just based off that. So great question, really important for the AP exam.